ironically on a Monday.
Ooh, there you go. It's fate.
Easter Monday. Did you guys do anything to celebrate Easter at all?
Yeah, a few of us went to Buca di Beppo.
Yeah, so it's an Italian restaurant. We had a nice family dinner with the Somerset and Yellow Card. And the All Time Low dudes went to their guitar tech's house because he lived like 5 minutes from where we were all staying.
Okay.
So they went to his house and had a family dinner with his family and stuff. So everybody kind of just, and then afterwards we all hung out at Dave & Buster's and played video games until bus call.
Fun?
It was tons of
It
fun.
was awesome.
Anything interesting happened at Dave & Buster's?
I flew in the airplane game for like 2 hours. Just that's what I do.
That's what I do.
Did you get into some other tickets or?
I don't think if I did win tickets for that game, I didn't grab them.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure that Cass got a lot of tickets. Right?
I won a decent amount, but I gave them all to our merch girl Beth because by the end of the night, she had 1,800 tickets, and everyone was just donating good tickets to her.
Little fun fact too, Cassidy is a great hunter.
Oh, yeah, not in real life.
She slayed at the hunting video.
I didn't really. I got to see.
She did pretty good. A lot better than what I was expecting.
Did you guys try it?
No, I only was a spectator.
You think you'll try real hunting?
No. No, my grandpa is a major hunter, and he's pretty open about it, and that's all I need. Just to hear his stories. I don't need to actually go do it myself.
Do you guys ever manage to do any sightseeing when you're in different places at all?
We try.
Yeah.
We try. Sometimes we don't have time. Today's a little weird. Like, when the weather's not good, we tend to just kind of stick around the venue and stuff. But we've had some days off in some nice places and sightsee there. But usually on show days, it's kind of difficult.
Mm-hmm. Who buys the worst souvenirs? Or the most random things?
Probably me.
Yeah, I was gonna say Pat. Probably.
Really?
Yeah.
None of us are
select magnets.
Magnets.
Because my dream is like when I get a place of my own and I have like a giant refrigerator, I literally want it to just be covered from every inch in magnets of the places that I've been.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's.
Where do you keep them?
In my room and in like things. I probably have like 200.
I was gonna say 2.
We've got 2 magnets.
So you guys are no strangers to touring with the Somerset and All Time Low. How do you find time to just rest or just when you're touring with such good friends?
I feel like everyone has a general like consensus where it's like, okay, everybody hangs out, but everyone needs their alone time every once in a while. And there's probably 3 or 4 times a tour when people get sick and you don't see that person for like 3 or 4 days. It's usually because they're just kind of cooped up and getting better. So we all hang out, but if someone isn't hanging out for a few days and no one's like, oh, where's so and so? Like, why are they hanging out? It's like, they need their rest time. And it's not. There's no pressure with this group. Everyone's kind of just like really relaxed and chill and hangs out when they want.
A lot of people ask about weird fan experiences. Do you guys ever have awkward fan experiences when you don't know if somebody wants to take a picture or you don't know how long to like?
Yeah, especially on a support tour, because we don't know if they're hanging out after the show. Obviously, they're hanging out after the show to be All Time Low, but like what I do is I just go out and I kind of just walk like the line and wait till someone goes, hey, can I have it? Whatever. So I don't. I don't want to go up to someone that like secretly hates me and say, okay, hey, you want a picture? And then like shoot me. That would be weird.
Do you ever notice if someone's like shy to ask and you're like, you know that they kind of want to take
Yeah, totally. You know right away.
Yeah.
You know right away. We were at the Japanese market earlier, right down the street grabbing lunch, and there was a couple of kids in there, and you could just tell that they like, but.
Yeah.
It's like I almost want to just walk up and be like, yo, do you guys like want a picture or something? Because they get so nervous and so like you could just see it. You just know. It's like when a little kid is lying. You know that little kid's lying. That's what it's like.
By the way, congratulations on being on Glee.
Thank you.
How did that come about with them choosing candles to do?
It was just as easy as them asking if they would use candles, and I'm pretty sure somebody from Columbia had something to do with it. Like they were looking for a song that would be perfect for this specific thing, and someone from Colombia was like, hey, this would be good because they work on Glee. So, but yeah, that was as simple as it was. And we waited a few weeks and then it was confirmed. And they said our band's name on the show, which was huge. And it was,
Do you think it gave you a lot more exposure?
absolutely. I mean, it's like the #1 viewed show. So it was huge for us. And like we watched the iTunes charts and it was crazy to see how it would fluctuate. And like our first album, Hold On Tight, you know, moved up to the top, like 50 in the alternative charts, which, or actually, was it alternative or was it just regular? I forget.
Yeah, I think it was like top 200 and up overall. But
Right.
then
And
top
then
50.
50.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and that wasn't even like the Campbell's version on the show, but people looked, it was crazy. It was really, really good for us.
And did the music video do better as well?
Yes, it did really well. It moved up to like #2. We couldn't seem to beat CeeLo Green, but I feel like that's a good person to kind of come
Be like,
second
you know what?
to.
We'll take second place.
Yeah, we'll let you have first. Okay.
Are you guys fans of the show?
Yeah. I don't really keep up with it. It's kind of hard to on tour, but none of us really keep up with it. But we watched that episode and it was definitely entertaining. Really, really, like, kind of, I guess the kiss between the two guys. I was really surprised that happened on like television, like primetime television, and it was awesome.
During your song.
Yeah, like right after they say our band's name. So
Alright, so how long ago did each of you join the band?
Mike and Alex were.
We
beginning.
we started the band right around like 3.5 years ago.
It was like 3, like the spring of 08.
Yeah.
So it's like February, March,
Yeah.
08, somewhere around there.
All three of us were there since the beginning, and then Pat came in about a year and a half ago.
Yeah, about, I think in October of 9.
Yeah.
So if someone were to tell you guys 3 years ago in October that you'd be here on like one of the #1 TV shows, touring in Canada, would you believe them?
When we started the band, Alex was like, "Yo, I'll play in the band, but like all I want to do is play Warped Tour."
And
That was like his goal, like as a musician, like the highest point. Like I remember like when we started and we were all talking about like our goals and aspirations for the band. He's like, "Yo, I really just want to play Warped Tour. That's all I want."
I shared that
happened.
dream,
Yeah, we all did.
Yeah.
But it was a selling point for Alex. We're like, okay, we'll do that someday. Join the band.
What did you do when you found out you guys were playing Warped Tour?
Well, this was actually like I think the band was supposed to play Warped Tour 08.
Yeah.
And that's like I saw that the band's name was on warpedtour.com and I was like, done. Like
Yeah.
But when we found out that we were doing Warped Tour 2010, I was obviously like, hell yeah, this is badass. And about a week into Warped Tour 2010, I was like, okay, alright.
After how you've been in the band for 2 years.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll stay in it now.
Yeah. I kind of got over the whole pooping in porta pots every morning after about the first 3 days. So we had 2 months of it. It was awesome.
From the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you go to one Warped Tour and you get like all dirty and stuff, and then you go home and shower.
Yeah.
Then it's like awesome. You have your sunburn or whatever.
Yeah.
But then like that,
The sunburn doesn't fade when you're out in the summer. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
But
It's
it's one of the
dirty.
best. It's one of the best experiences as a band that you can do is Warped Tour. It's like doing it, the whole thing. Like we did the whole thing, and after it was like, hell yeah, we just did all of Warped Tour.
It's a milestone, an achievement.
What was your first impressions of each other when you first met?
We kind of knew each other for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we've all kind of grown up playing in different bands together. Or like, I mean, I met Cass when she was like 12, and I met Alex when he was 15, and Pat a little bit later than that because we all used to just play in different bands together that would play shows together or whatever. So it was kind of we just became friends and then just started playing together.
I bet like we all thought that each other were a lot more normal when we first met each other. But then
Yeah.
Probably.
the more that we lived together,
We realized
more.
we're all freaks.
We're all
We're just a bunch of freaks.
dorks. I thought Alex was weird because we were in
So I
science.
guess not normal. normal.
We were integrated. Yeah, I thought he was weird just because we had integrated science together, and he would just come into class looking like he just pulled an all-nighter. He was like, oh. And he would just cheat off me. It was awesome. But he was really nice. I thought he was nice. Pat dated one of my friends in high school, and they had a crazy relationship, so, you know. I wasn't sure about Pat, but now he's awesome. And then Mike, I don't really remember what I thought of you. We were always friends.
Yeah. What's your favorite memory with one of your bandmates or all of your bandmates?
There's so many.
Warped Tour Chicago was, I feel like we all walked off stage and we're like, oh my god, that was just insane. I mean, that was like one of the craziest crowds we've ever played in front of, and huge, like so many people, and we all played really well, and it was really awesome. That was one of the best moments for me.
Definitely. We also did, like, in the very beginning, it was like our second tour, we toured with Fall Out Boy, and we went to the O2 Arena, which is like this legendary arena in London. And we played that, and it was sold out, baby. And you weren't there.
Damn it.
Yeah, see, I'm trying to, it's hard to pick that because we've been through a few different transitions, obviously, as a band between members and stuff, so it's like one memory that, like, I might have isn't a memory for Pat, or vice versa, or something like that, you know?
Right.
What about the Atlanta show on this tour? That was pretty awesome.
That was fun.
The New Jersey
Hi, playing Mark Hoppus' show.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty awesome. That was pretty legendary, and that was with the current lineup that we have right now. And we've all grown up, like Blink-182 has been a massive inspiration on all of us as a band and musicians. So to be able to meet him and then play on a show, and then like afterwards he came into our dressing room and talked to us for like 20 minutes about like the new Blink album, and like so that was pretty huge. Like I almost forget about that happening sometimes because it doesn't seem.
Yeah.
Basically, I've taken tweets that you guys have all said. Guess who said what? Alright?
No!
Pat, who do you think said, I always walk outside and people scream at me. I walk up to them and they go, where's Jack or Ryan? As a
Alex.
Yeah.
I remember that, yeah.
We're gonna win this game.
Oh, yeah, we are.
Cassidy, who do you think said, just peed in a bottle, I'm a real man now?
Mike G.
It's actually Alex.
I was gonna say Alex!
Win this
No, I was gonna
I
say
would.
Alex, and you pressured me. No
I was
one
like,
pressure
wait.
each other.
I remember that.
Like, who do you think said, hey, Orange Girl, no amount of spray tan or makeup could hide how pathetic you are. Stop now.
Cassidy.
No, Pat said that.
Alright, one second.
That was angry.
Mine aren't that spicy.
Hey, Alex, who do you think said, some people have everything and still want more? Unfortunately, I'm one of those people.
Damn, Pat.
Yeah.
Oh my god. We sound like some weird, depressed people.
I'm like, who do you think said, somebody take me away from the blackjack table, I'm about to gamble my foot.
Definitely Alex.
But someone took you away, you still have your feet.
I still have my feet. I took
Alright.
myself away.
I'm about to get...
Hey, Cassie, who do you think said, dear middle-aged ladies that can easily be mistaken for beach manatees, please leave the dogs at home. I have a weak stomach as it is.
Mike.
I was at the beach with my mom, and some like 7-year-old lady that was just like, I mean, I'm sorry, like, if you have it, flaunt it, but this 7-year-old lady in South Florida just had way too much to be wearing a thong bikini. I'm sorry.
Pat, who do you think said, what did 0 say to 8? Why is your belt so tight?
Mike.
No, come on, it's Cassidy.
Alright, this is for all of you guys. I don't even know if I should say this, but I'm going to. Who do you think said, I found my camo shorts? Yes, camo shorts and a black tank top. Now I really look like a lesbian, or at Ryan Dawson.
Mike.
Mike. Oh, that's a
I
good
remember
tweet.
saying that.
What did you say? Warped Tour?
Oh God, maybe packing for Warped Tour.
Oh, that's a good one.
Alright, that's all I have. Thank you guys.
That was fun.
Hi, we're Hey Monday, and you're watching Admit One Media.
About the one